What's up, guys? It is Jonathan with One Big Impact. And yeah, you can probably see him at the airport, so I apologize if it gets really loud. But I wanted to talk something really quick, and it was actually a quick review on Miami Party Hostel in Miami. Okay, so first of all, I would like to say that as far as like a review number, I usually give hostels like a 1 to 10. And I'll do Sobe Hostel as well because that's where I went afterwards. Now, the reason I'm reviewing both is because due to the lack of absolute insignificance as far as the people that work there at Miami Party Hostel, the whack misunderstanding of how a business is operated was absolutely like jaw-droppingly ridiculous. And I'm not saying that to be a jerk, okay? The people that were working at the counter literally had no clue what they were doing. And I'm not saying that to belittle people or whatever. I'm sure they had a purpose in life, but it was definitely not running the counter at a hostel. The hostel looked like it was maybe semi-new. I'm not sure. They were calling and texting some other person that was in charge and calling shots. They turned away like 4 people for random reasons that had already had their hostels booked prior to actually going there. So there was a lady with like a young kid, there was me, there was some other people that were trying to get locked in on their hotels, and they had already booked reservations, and they were literally turning away people left and right. They turned away me because I didn't have a credit card to put on file. Now, they also wanted proof of travel, which was whack because proof of travel is only something that you require if you are like out of the country, like as far as, and maybe you've dealt with that, but I've stayed at a lot of hotels and stuff like that. And if you're not an international travel, usually they don't require that. And proof of travel was only required once of me ever traveling. And it was in Thailand. And it was at the airport from the customs department. So it feels like they didn't really know what the hell they were doing. Also, to hold my bag there because they were unable to check me in because they couldn't figure out the process, and I waited there 4 hours, they charged me $5, okay? $5 to hold my bag for a couple hours, knowingly that I'm staying there and I have a booked reservation, which I thought was extremely insignificant. The place was, I never got a chance to check out the rooms, but it looked like it could use some cleaning. It was connected to like some kind of club thing downstairs. It looked like it was really focused on just trying to pull in cash, not necessarily trying to help people out. There was a line of about 15 or 20 people every single time, and nobody was being helped in any way, shape, or form at any different time, okay? The customer service was there. They were kind. They kept apologizing. But I literally told them at the end, I said, look, apologizing only goes so far. You can't just keep saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, and not be trying to do something about it. They literally looked like they had no clue how to run a hostel, any type of business, or any type of understanding of what any type of procedures were seconds before we walked in. They didn't understand. They didn't know what was going on. There was problems. The reason they turned me away, like I said at the end of it, was because I couldn't give them an additional card on file. And I already paid for my damn room. That's what pisses me off so bad. I paid for my room with my debit card, but they wanted an additional credit card on file. And I don't travel with a credit card. I travel with my debit card and cash or whatever. And if you were to give them a $25 deposit in addition to your room charge, then if you were to do it on a card, it would take 7 to 10 business days to get that back. That's frustrating. I don't understand. I've never heard a deposit that high. Okay? This place, the location was good, right on the beach. Everything else sucked. I'd give it literally a 0 out of 10. Didn't even get past the doors. You guys, avoid it at all costs. Be stronger than your excuses. Travel because you're not dead yet. Have an awesome day. And I would say definitely, if you can, avoid this place because it sucked. Just straight up.